Hi, my name is Sean Witters. I teach in the English department at UVM, and I'll be teaching English 57, D1, Race and Ethnic Literary Studies. This is a literature course, but its chosen set of text is as diverse as the identities it seeks to represent. We'll read novels and short fiction by major contemporary writers, including Toni Morrison and Philip Roth. We'll read music criticism and personal reflection by David Foster Wallace, along with a set of select old-school hip-hop tracks, including Public Enemy, Ice Cube, and Schoolie D. We'll also read philosophical and sociological texts, Jean-Paul Sartre's famous essay, The Anti-Semite and the Jew, Nell Painter's fascinating recent book, The History of White People, and Omi and Winnett's important sociological study of the evolution of the term race in our culture, called Racial Formations. We'll also look at Barack Obama's 2007 A More Perfect Union speech, and look at related criticism and commentaries on that speech. All of this is part of an exploration of the drive to fix, control, master, or read identity. We will explore this drive as the key to a set of dramatic conditions and as a social practice that has historically sought to link image to essence, part to whole, skin to soul, stereotype to being. In this sense, we will study what it means to be, to write, and to read in an American space shaped and governed by race and its fictions. It's in this light that I argue that race is a fiction, an accumulated set of stories that structure our culture's shared readings and misreadings of the world. As a scholar of literature, I do not believe that these fictions and stories are trivial. They have profound power, both positive and negative. We cannot, and perhaps should not, simply wish these stories away, for they are the prologue to our lives. Hence, in this course, we will shift from simply making ethical judgments about race, racism, privilege, and its problems toward more nuanced readings of the way our historical notion, race, structures our readings and writings. Our goal then will be to engage in the project that Toni Morrison sets for herself in her important critical study, Plain in the Dark, Whiteness and Literary Imagination. Morrison writes that her work aims to, quote, free up the language from its sometimes sinister, frequently lazy, almost always predictable employment of racially informed and determined chains. In our writing and reading, in our collaboration and discussion, online and in person, we will work to recognize the assumptions, writing habits, symbolic associations, and narratives that inform and determine our own stories about race and its meanings.